Welcome to Author Toolset Tuesday with a quote from John Israel. Imagine everyone you meet is wearing a sign that says, "Make me feel important." How would that change how you deal with people in the course of your day? I think it would make an amazing difference, right? Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani, and it is my pleasure and my passion to empower nonfiction authors just like you, so you can turn that dream you have of writing a book into your published reality. And one of the tools that I use to help you achieve this success is by helping you put your focus where it belongs, on your reader, not yourself. So that's what we want to talk about a little bit today. How do you make yourself feel important generally in your life? Is it by yelling at people, screaming at people, tearing people down so that you can feel important, if only inside your own mind? Or do you take a different tack? Do you encourage, do you build up people? Do you motivate others positively so that they feel important and they feel valued? My hope, my sincerest hope, is that you take that latter road, not the former. Nobody likes someone who berates them all day long, yells at them all day long, whatever. And yet we don't often pay enough respect and enough tribute to those people who build up our lives, encourage us, lift us up in that moment where we need it most. So gratitude, as John Israel talks about, is one of the most amazing and precious gifts. Because when you selflessly encourage one other person, your importance and value in their eyes increases tenfold, hundredfold. It's amazing. This is the path to success in writing. It's also the also the path to success in every other area of your life. Encourage others so they know they have value. Make them feel important and appreciated. Be a valuable resource to others so that they know they can depend upon you. And when you become that valuable resource, when you encourage people, when you make them feel important, you're going to receive so many gifts in return, and they will reward you time and time again. In the case of authors, that reward means they'll be buying your book. They'll be raving about your book. They'll be telling everyone else that, wow, you have to read this book. It is so amazing. That's one of the beauties of taking this path of being grateful, of being compassionate. Love, joy, gratitude, and compassion. Those are the sort of the four principles I talk about quite regularly. And when we give importance to others, when we give value to others, one of the things that happens is that we receive those gifts of gratitude, love, joy, and compassion in return. Now I can't speak for you, but that sounds like a heck of a way to live a life to me. It truly does. Now, it may not happen immediately. You may not see this return on investment, if you will, immediately. It might take some time. It might take years. It might take, as in the case of Gary Vaynerchuk, this is a guy who is very talented. We all know that today. But when he first started out, nobody knew who he was. And he wrote and produced videos every single day for over 2 years. And that persistence, that diligence, that commitment to knowing that he was on the right path paid off huge in the years that followed. Truly did. Today, of course, he's extremely successful. So when we look at people like him, like anyone who's really successful and did it within their own lifetime, they didn't inherit wealth, they didn't do all that kind of stuff. They went from nothing and became something amazing. It's really easy to forget that they were just like us. They are just like us. So it's easy also to forget that they started with nothing, just like us. I can't speak for you, but everything in my life I've had to work my butt off for. I suspect the same is true for you. And I suspect you're still on that path of wanting to get it right, wanting to figure out how to make that contribution to others so that you can have that success as well. So my encouragement to you today is to write your book. Write your book. Then publish your book. And once you've published your book, ensure that you're doing everything you can to be of service to others through that book. It's a straightforward thing, it truly is. And yet it's such a simple thing to overlook in our haste to get somewhere other than where we think we need to go. And every step along that way, please remember to say thank you. Just a simple thank you. It will do amazing things for the person who you're saying it to, and it will also do amazing things for you. It costs you nothing, and yet it's a blessing that will return to you tenfold, 20-fold, 100-fold as you live your life. The more you do this, the more you get. It's one of those great blessings. The more I give, the more I receive. So do that with gratitude. Do that with love. Do that with joy. Do that with encouraging others. When you do that, some really amazing blessings will show up in your life. They certainly have for John Israel. He's taken this one simple concept and turned it into an amazing business, an amazing movement, I guess is a better word for it. And there's nothing special about John Israel. He just came up with a really great idea, and he kept implementing it over and over and over again until he saw the results happening in his life. He knew he was on the right path. The world, his life hadn't just hadn't caught up with him yet, right? You and I are the same. We know we're on the right path. Writing our book is the pathway to making this impact in the world that we know we were born to make. So stay on it, but be diligent, be intentional. Do the things that are put in front of you to do. Say yes and do that next important thing. Whatever that next step is, I don't know what that is. You do. So go do it. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.